Today, Emerson Mnangagwa will sleep in South Africa for bi-national commission between South Africa and Zimbabwe, and it happens to be the fourth bi-national commission. But as this happened, something very, very fundamental occurred today, and not only today, and also the last time when Emerson Mnangagwa was going to South Africa. Last time it was Mohadi when he went for SADC a meeting, and this time around going for bi-national commission. Emerson Mnangagwa also entrusted Kembo Mohadi with acting presidency, and this on its own demonstrates beyond any reasonable doubt that issues of mistrust are widening between Emerson Mnangagwa and his rival, who happens to be one of his deputy presidents, and that is none other than retired General Chiwenga. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Tonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So now that we know that Kembo Mohadi has been preferred to act as the president, and this is very, very important at this crucial time. Why is it important for Kembo Mohadi to act as the president? We know it very, very well that Emerson Mnangagwa, according to what was revealed by Knox Chivero, he revealed that Emerson Mnangagwa intended to put into the presidency his wife, and before doing so, he would love Kembo Mohadi to act before the wife of Emerson Mnangagwa is eventually given the reins. Of course, we were told that this was supposed to have been concluded last month, if I'm not mistaken, but it has not seen the light of the day. And what has made it to be so, it is because Mnangagwa's plan was exposed. Whenever you are planning something against another person and your plan is exposed, do not stop to implement the plan. You delay the plan because it brings panic, and also it shows you that your rival is aware that you are coming in a certain angle. So the mere fact is just like the firing of the CIO leader beginning this year. It was scheduled to be around the beginning of January, but it delayed with some months to be effected. But it eventually saw the light of the day. It was effected. So similarly, what has been exposed by Knox Chivero, that Emerson Mnangagwa intended to appoint his wife as the president, and Kembo Mohadi was preferred to act to be the bridge before the wife of Emerson Mnangagwa eventually takes over the presidency. From the look of things, it makes common sense why Emerson Mnangagwa consecutively will prefer Kembo Mohadi to act, because in the event he begins to effect his plan to actually put his wife into position of power, he would love Kembo Mohadi to be, if Kembo Mohadi is the last acting president, it means when Mnangagwa dissolves the cabinet, as we're told by Knox Chivero, then if the cabinet is dissolved, then the last person to act as the president automatically acts on behalf, and the cabinet is dissolved, the president resigned, the last person, according to the constitution, should act as the president. And this is the reason why Emerson Mnangagwa wants to make sure that Kembo Mohadi remains the last acting president consecutively. And it doesn't make, of course, if they can be asked a question about why Kembo Mohadi has acted, I mean, 2 consecutive times, they will have their own explanation and interpretation. But the real actual explanation into this, number one, apart from mistrust, which continues to widen. These gentlemen, by the way, publicly, they exchange some jokes and they laugh, but we know that behind the scenes, it's not a laughing matter. They are working very, very hard to outsmart and outmaneuver each other. This public display, by the way, even I mean, during the last days of Robert Gabriel Mugabe, you would see Chiwenga with Robert Gabriel Mugabe taking pictures, laughing. But behind the scenes, they were discussing serious matters. And this is the posture that they would love to give, even under Emmerson Mnangagwa. We've seen these two. Whenever they meet, they try to be cordial, but you could see sometimes in the face of Chiwenga when Emmerson Mnangagwa is articulating something, be it during the Politburo meeting, that Chiwenga's face shows it all, that sometimes he would not be pleased with the words that would be then echoed by Emerson Mnangagwa. So, Kembo Mohadi acting, 2 times following each other, retired General Chiwenga sidelined. It is part of a grand political strategy of Emmerson Mnangagwa. And I strongly believe what was lastly exposed by Knox Chivero, this was the proper intelligence that was picked up. And obviously, just if I want to kill someone and I'm exposed by another person that Hlonpani intends to kill so and these are the dates he intends to do it, do you think I continue and do so and actually make him to be a true prophet? I don't do so. Or to actually make him to be a reliable source. I will try to delay whatever I intended to do. Emmerson Mnangagwa's strategy is to maintain political power. In the worst case scenario, is to leave his bloodline, in charge of Zimbabwe. Being the president of Zimbabwe, he is calling himself a Munu Mutapa. He sees it as a kingship because he was never elected, by the way. Mnangagwa schemed to be the president. It didn't come through a democratic process. He lured, of course, the military to be part of his plan and his ambitions. And obviously, he deceptively did so. But in the back of his mind, he knew that he cannot, he is the most disliked person even within the corridors of ZANU-PF. I used to hear people from ZANU-PF before he became a president that Mnangagwa is the most evil and cunning man and most probably dangerous man in ZANU-PF. Knows this in ZANU-PF, even the ones that are closely working with him, they know how ruthless he is. Definitely, Emmerson Mnangagwa leaving Kembo Mohadi, it is for actually coup-proofing. Is still coup-proofing, by the way. Having 2030, extension guaranteed by a paper that was signed is not sufficient enough in a military state. For you to be actually rendered secure, or it's not an immunity for another coup. Once, you get to power through a military coup, there is high probability that power will equally be taken away from you through also a military coup. So Emmerson Mnangagwa understands this very, very well. There is no election that has elected him, and in his conscience, he knows election. He has been defeated. That is why he doesn't want to use elections as an avenue to actually keep his presidency. And that is why he has dealt away with elections through Constitutional Amendment Act number 3 of 2026. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars.